Hi, hello.
Now I'm gonna pause persona.
All right, so how's everybody doing? Oh, muted. Okay, that's good.
So now we run the Zeldathon show.
Yeah, you guys do. Except I just fixed my audio. It was set on line Black Magic 4, and I'm like, okay. So this isn't usually how we do the show, but hey, why the heck not? Because I'm an idiot and didn't check my audio settings. Whatever. Hey everybody.
Oh well.
It is the 6th day of December 2017. 20 days until Zeldathon mission. I'm SuperMCGamer, your host. And if you want to ask me or our guests, who you can see already, any questions tonight, you can ask us at zeldathon.net/ask. And our guests today are Valor6 and LyricOfWisdom.
Hello.
I hope you're both doing well. You guys doing cool?
Doing great.
I was commenting before the show on Valor's immense storage of items. Because I was like, that is a lot of shelves. Are those like shelves that are built into your house, or are they IKEA shelves? What are they actually?
They are very IKEA shelves. Yes.
They're very
IKEA.
Yes. I have to be very careful when taking anything off of it because I'm afraid it's going to fall.
They look a little bowed in the middle. Is that just my perspective, or are they bowed?
No, they are bowed. It's getting time. It's time to make the replacement.
Yeah. And then maybe you should go with black. a nice dark color might look good on it.
Yeah. I agree.
I'll write that down.
The happy home designer. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you, MC?
I'm good. Your room looks spectacularly dorm-like.
It's because I'm in a dorm.
Yeah. I love whenever I talk to anybody with a webcam, it's like, you're in a dorm. I can tell because it's a dorm. It looks so much like a dorm.
It is.
But you've decorated for the occasion at the very least. Yes.
One blanket.
But it has a Triforce on it. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I need to make my room look somewhat nice for this. And I was like, Triforce blanket on the pillows.
There you go. This is now a professional stream. You know, you could have hung it from the ceiling with tacks.
Ooh, okay. Dangerous.
How high is the ceiling? Wait, how high is the ceiling?
Not that high.
Normal ceiling?
I definitely am in a box though. Okay. It's definitely small.
Gotcha. Anyways, why don't we dive right on and everything a little bit faster than expected. And again, a reminder to keep the questions coming in. We do have plenty of time on tonight's show. We're kind of a short highlight for y'all tonight. So questions in for me, Valor, Lyric, a combination of us, all of us, or none of us, which would be very weird, but you can put them in there. So Lyric, this is your first Zeldathon show.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So do you want to introduce yourself and who you are, what your hobbies are, etc.?
Okay, hi guys. I'm LyricOfWisdom. I'm a newer Zeldathon team member. I hail from New York City, where Jiggy lives. If you guys didn't know, Jiggy lives in New York City.
What did he move there? Holy smokes!
I've never heard him talk about it ever.
Never.
We actually live like 20 blocks apart. Like, it's really scary. Like, out of all the places in New York City, we live way too close to each other. Other than being a Zeldathon team member, I am a full-time college student, as you can see from my dorm, Twitch streamer, and my hobby other than playing games for charity is playing Super Smash Bros. Melee competitively and organizing tournaments.
Wait, what console is that for?
The Nintendo GameCube.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So yeah, that's pretty much all me.
Very good. And Valor, this is also your first Zeldathon show. Barely, but do you want to describe why this is barely your first Zeldathon show?
Sure. So I was almost on the Zeldathon show before this new format with two guests, and that was the one that was canceled. That was the infamous Zeldathon show that it was canceled, and then we had to wait until Discord finally came out with video for us to start back up. So I killed the Zeldathon show. It's my fault. You guys went too long with that.
It's true. I've had troubles with Skype video calling and trying to do the Zeldathon show week after week after week after week, and then we try to get it going for Valor show, and it just would not budge that day. And I was like, I'm done with this. I'm canceling the show, Valor. I'm sorry. Goodbye. And then we didn't do Zeldathon show until after Wild and here now for and prep for mission. So
yes, I'm here.
But I'm excited for you to be here. Do you want to introduce yourself? Any of your hobbies?
Sure. I'm Valor6 or Valor. I am also a relatively new Zeldathon team member. We'll get into that later. In case you couldn't tell, I enjoy video games. I do like playing those. So a lot of my money goes towards that. If you think this is a lot, you should see my Steam library. I also volunteer a lot in the community here. I live in Kentucky, so I am one of those southern Zeldathon.
I think you're one of our most southern Zeldathon team members. I know we have a few down in Texas and Florida, but you most exemplify the southern culture. I think. Then like Jackson Brody comes up from Florida, and I'm like, you're not a southern boy, Jackson. You don't feel like a southern boy to me.
Yeah, Florida doesn't count as southern. It goes so far south that it wraps back around.
But bonus north. It's basically Canada, Nova Scotia.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Jackson, I'm from Miami, not a southerner. There you go. Perfect. And you do volunteering in your community. I did not know that. What do you do? Is like soup kitchen or things like that?
Yeah, it really depends. Like just whatever I can. I enjoy that kind of stuff. We just recently opened up a new homeless shelter, so I helped out with that a little bit. But just basically, like, I mean, I don't live in a very large community, so there's not a whole lot. But everything that I can get into, I do. Especially around this time of year, I'm actually usually pretty busy.
Well, very good. You're wearing your Santa hat and your Santa beard, so you're already ready to go. You're giving joy.
Yes, that's it. That's the one.
Donation goal. We turn Valor into Santa Claus. All we need is some white.
Please.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
No, please.
We need a puff for the bottom of your hat, and we need some white spray dye. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
I will look this up. I will get on the spray dye. Let's do it.
Get this on the gold dog.
Santa 6.
All right.
I like that. Santa 6.
Santa 6.
And then you get to give us all presents. So you better be saving up for all that. 70 team members. I hope.
Yeah.
I want a
It's all right.
Nintendo Switch.
I have empty game cases. It's fine.
Yeah, you just give us all empty game cases. Like, whoa, you got me a Japanese copy of Twilight Princess box. I'd still be happy. I'll be honest with you. I'd be very excited. Anyways, Lyric, you're joining us for Mission, of course.
I am. I'm so excited.
And I did not know this when I was writing out the doc. Is this going to be your third or fourth marathon? Was Wild your first?
So Wild was my first.
Really?
Aotes was like my second.
Yeah,
I call Aotes like my 0.5 because I was only there for my run and then I had to leave.
It was.
So
You
I guess
still attended. You still attended. So
yeah,
that was still your
so I
second
still
marathon.
attended. So I guess Mission will be my third.
I swear you were at Cures. Something's wrong with my brain. I swear. So you haven't been to a winter marathon yet?
No, I'm so
You
excited.
get to see the snow. It'll be fun. I know you see the snow all the time, but I mean, like, Zeldathon snow is magical because you know where everybody plays Yu-Gi-Oh in the foyer area.
Yeah.
The snow that outside those big windows, it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
Aww.
We had the same thing at Hope because the marathon room had giant glass windows in this little courtyard, and it was pretty too.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to go swimming though, like not outside, but like in the pool at Wild.
Just to say you're swimming in winter.
I would go outside and swim in the snow for a donation goal.
Oh, well, that can be arranged.
Yeah, I think that's happened.
Instead of like a hot tub, just a cold tub. We can get that.
A cold tub. Oh boy.
Valor, and this will be your fourth, right? This will be your fourth.
Yes, correct.
Because you
Cures
did Cures, you did Wild, you did Aotes, and now Mission. Cool.
Mission complete.
So why don't we talk about our first marathon experiences, and we'll start with Lyric because I just talked to Val real quick. What was the first marathon you watched? How did you even find this? And I think I know this, but I'm not 100% confident.
So I found Zeldathon like I find a lot of things, just kind of like scrolling on the internet, and it was St. Jude was the first one.
Really, St. Jude all the way back then?
Yeah.
I didn't know you'd watch us all the way back then. I thought you had to be like a deluxe or Hope viewer.
Yeah, no, I was a St. Jude because my family gives to St. Jude. Mm-hmm. So I found it on the internet and I was like, Mom, look at this. Look, video games for charity. And ever since then, I kind of just like tuned into every marathon once in a while. I like contributed to a couple trains, and then, Video James and I met at a tournament, and then he was like, come to our room at MagFest. And then I proceeded to play him in front of the whole Zeldathon team, and I was so nervous because everyone in the room was watching, and I was terrified.
Yeah, no, it's actually really funny because so that means you're tackling one of our MagFest invites that is very famous. You come to MagFest, and if you get into our hotel room and you're not a total creep, that you might get a chance to come. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, it's never just like a creep. You know, we've had people we've met that have been very charming, very nice people that we very much consider friends. But I don't know. We're weird. We're weird about selecting people, but you passed the weird test, I guess. I don't know.
It was, in order to get invited to Zeldathon, I had to beat Jamie in Melee.
Really?
That was just, no, that was a joke.
I don't remember saying this. I was like, this is a weird rule. Yeah, so what do you remember from St. Jude? Do you remember anything from that first marathon?
Oh, God, no. I definitely remember donating during Cures, though, and having Jamie not read it.
Wait, like he didn't read it?
Like I said, like, hey, Jamie, what's up? And like, so I think it was Shadow. He read it, and then Jamie didn't acknowledge it. And I was just like, wow, Jamie, I was hurt.
I want to find that clip now. It's like, we have a $5 donation from LyricOfWisdom. Blah, 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 blah.
It was like, hi, Jamie. Can't wait to see you at MagFest. And then it was just like, nothing.
And was Jamie sitting on couch at the moment, like back couch or something?
No, he was playing the game.
Oh. Well, hot dang, that means he's in the closest range proximity to the donation reader, too. We got to find that. Oh, wait, hold on, Video James. It was in the middle of the race, but it's in the middle of Zeldathon. Your attention has to be everywhere during Zeldathon. Vidya. I'm sorry, we'll stop calling you out here. And so you became a team member just by coming to MagFest and meeting us.
Chilling with the team. And
that was at MagFest this year, 2017.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got invited to Wild. Well, cool.
Yeah.
But Valor, how did you get roped into all this?
Well, my first Zeldathon was also Zeldathon in St. Jude.
What a good marathon.
And actually, how I got invited, or not invited, excuse me, how I got into it was a friend of mine. He's actually probably in chat lurking. He lurks all the time. Leo Lion. He was like, hey, you like Zelda? Because he's been my best friend since like the 4th grade. We bonded over Pokemon, and you know, the rest is history. But he's like, you like Zelda? They're about to play your favorite game, which at the time was Link to the Past. And so we turned it on, like we plugged my laptop into my big screen and we just watched it.
You watched Lizardu's run at St. Jude?
I did absolutely watch that. I watched the whole thing. I didn't watch a whole lot else of St. Jude, so I don't have a whole lot of memories of it either. But it's something that, you know, is in my memory now. My first donation came with Deluxe, and then I really started getting involved in the community after Hope. Right. So,
and when did you meet up? Did you meet up with somebody in particular to get the invite?
Yes. So it was actually Night of Hylia. We actually don't live too far away. Like, I mean, we live a few hours away from each other, and so I went to where he was. And we hung out, and it was actually a blast. We got to explore Hyrule from Legend of Link.
Yes, yes,
yeah. And so that was really cool, and it was just a really cool experience. And like, I don't know, it was a really fun time. And so that was the summer before Cures. Like that was after recovery had happened. And so, you know, I just went and we hung out. We went to an arcade up there. I mean, it was a great time. I've been again since then, but like, it was really cool to see that because I've watched Legend of Link. Most of it. I've not finished it. I'd need to. But yeah, I know, right?
The ending's pretty meh, but
okay. Talk about Doug. Later, Doug. We'll get to that whenever we talk about my first experience in Zelda. But yeah. So I'm one of those, like, I just after Hope I dove into the community, I became friends with people, and so eventually it led to me going and hanging out with Knight, which led to the actual so.
Yeah, did you meet up with anybody other than Knight before your invite?
Not personally, no, but I'd become really, really good friends with Lindsay Pez.
Yeah, I think Lindsay gave me the recommendation with Knight, and I was like, okay, I got one recommendation, and usually when I get recommendations, I don't like for me, it's usually nothing to sneeze at if it's just one person, like, right. And so when I got a second, you know, a seconded from Lindsay, I was like, okay. Yeah, sure. And I always remember you because you were always super nice, like in chat and everything. Like you're one of those people who, like, when you send a chat message, there was never any underlying tones of meanness that I could feel. And you all know that type of chatter when somebody says something nice, but you get that like shade that's a little bit hidden beneath the nice words.
Yeah.
Wow, you're doing really good at the game today. Not like yesterday, lol. What? You can't say that in my chat. Don't do that.
That's mean.
Yeah. But no, that's good. That's good. So, Lyric, why don't we talk about your first marathon experience at Wild? Now, Wild's, of course, a weird one to join on because of all the tech issues, but how was your experience? What did you enjoy and everything?
So I was extremely nervous going to Wild for the first time because I think when you watch something for so long on your computer and then it's like, all right, now you're going to go be a part of it and you're playing a game at it. I was like, okay, like I need to like take a step back, like breathe, don't get anxious. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm going to talk to this person. I watched their run. I'm going to meet this person. I watched their run. And I drove with Jiggy and Legos Jedi there. And
oh, please talk about the time lapse. Please do.
Okay, I'll talk about the time lapse, no problem. So I think we were about like 35 minutes out, and I was exhausted because we stopped once, and that was to eat and pick up Jiggy. So I was just like, we're gonna go. Like we're not gonna stop. We're gonna stop for gas, and that's it. So we stopped for gas, and then we got further down the road, and then Jiggy's like, it's a time lapse time. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a we need to get there before it gets dark time. And he's just like, look at this. He's like, look at the sunset. He's like, come on, Em, please stop, please, please, please. And I'm like, okay, fine, we'll stop. We'll stop for 5 minutes. So Jiggy gets out of the car, and then Grant and I look at each other. We're like, we're gonna drive away. So I sit there because, I don't text and drive. So I was like on my phone. I'm like texting my mom. I'm like, yeah, I'm 30, like half an hour away. And then Jiggy starts to walk back. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drive away. So we start rolling the car forward. And it takes like maybe like 3 seconds to realize that we're not going to stop. So he starts running. And then I stop the car. He goes past the car, and then I start going in reverse. It was really, really.
and then you ran him over, right? Yeah.
No.
What a good time. I remember the one time.
I think Legos Jedi still has that video. I'm gonna hit him up on Twitter.
It was so no. Good old Jiggy. But to Jiggy's credit, that time lapse was actually really good too. It was really nice looking.
Yeah, I still hear about it. He's like, that was one of my best time lapses.
It was. It was one of his best ones. I agree.
He came over to fix something on my computer, and he set his phone up on my window because I have like a perfect view of like one of the major avenues in New York City. And he was just like, all right, I'm just going to film a time lapse. I'm like, okay, sure. If you're going to help my stream out, I guess you can do that.
Yeah.
But Wild was so interesting because like, I was super excited to just be there. And then all the technical stuff happened, and everyone was kind of stressed out. They're like, oh, well, you might not even get to play your game. And I'm like, okay, you know what? We're still here to raise money for charity.
Yeah.
Like, I was still up at like really late o'clock, like just sitting on text, sitting on like social media. I'm just like, all right, you know what? Like, let's just do this. I never at one point where I was like kind of like upset. I don't think. I was more so like, all right, let's just like make this the best marathon possible. I participated in like any event that needed me,
including the chase.
That was fun. That was so much fun. Mm-hmm. Including Copper Dragon's like weird eating contest thing where I ate haggis for the first time. And I was like, oh, it was the weirdest thing I think I've ever eaten. And sometimes I think back to that when I tell people about it, and I'm like, I can still kind of taste it, which was gross. I think me and Doug, and who else did that? Doug and I did it for sure.
It was Zach.
Oh, and Zach. Yeah. And Zach. That was a funny group. Dubious Foods. That's right.
Dubious Foods.
But like, it was so weird to like, when I watched the VOD after my run, I was like, wow, I sat on that couch in that stream room that I watched for like 4 years or something. And it's just such a fun place to be. And everyone's so happy, and everyone just wants to raise as much money for charity as possible. And like, what else could you ask for?
Well, I know what you can ask for. Zeldathon mission, which is going to be even better. It's going to be even more chill. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. That's what you can ask for. More. So Valor, talk to me about Cures, because Cures, on the opposite hand of Wild, Cures definitely had its own tech issues, but Cures overall had it was one of the most liked marathons we've ever done. So do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm again, so St. Jude was my very first one that I watched, and then Cures was the one I was invited to. So I got to raise money for St. Jude for that.
And that was
as well.
3 years after the fact, because it was exactly 3 years. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it was awesome. There's so many good points, good moments of that I can remember. Like Lyric, I tried to get involved in as much stuff as I could. I volunteered for as many things as I could. We did Kool-Aid. So I drank the Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, that was Mega Kool-Aid. That was the one where our good friend Jason participated.
That was horrifying. Yes. I was, as a viewer, I was horrified to watch that. One day Kool-Aid will return. It's tabled. And I'm not gonna participate.
It's tabled for Wild. It's tabled for Mission, but Summer, who knows? I might break out the old lime, the lime green apple.
No, I mean, Kool-Aid does make more sense in summer than it does in winter when you think about it.
Yeah.
But I got to take part in the Clocktown chorus. That was awesome. Yeah, I loved being part of that. And then of course, my main man Doug, who I found out is my twin from forever, because everything that I find out that I do, he also does. But he was also, his first Zeldathon was also Curious, and we ended up playing Battle Quest together at Zeldathon.
That was
Curious.
the Pun Pals takeover.
Yes, the Pun Pals takeover. So that has to be one of my best memories. And then another one that happened off camera actually has to do with that foyer area, and that's seeing Rosie watch it snow.
Oh yeah, when Rosie saw it snow, I have the video. I can probably summon it here while we keep talking. But Rosie seeing snow for the first time is absolutely magical. It
was amazing, and she would sit there by the window and just stare out and watch it snow, and it made me so happy. But yeah, Cures itself is just literally full of memories for me. I didn't sleep much at Cures just because I didn't want to. Like I wanted to be a part of as much as I could and take in as much as I could. So. Luckily, I'm a pretty good sleeper, so like when I do sleep, it's a good sleep. So, but yeah, like the whole thing was amazing. A great charity, obviously, with St. Jude. I'm really looking forward to raising for Direct Relief at Mission too. It's another one of my favorites.
It'll be your first Direct Relief marathon, which is really exciting because Direct Relief is the best. It's so good. I love raising for Direct Relief. I mean, I'm very biased, but
yeah. I'm not as biased, and I'm still super excited about raising for Direct Relief, just because of everything that they do.
Right. I cannot find this footage of Rosie right now. I am trying very, very hard to find this.
So we got time. We started early. It's fun.
Yeah. Why don't we actually talk about it? I can keep searching while you guys speak. The race for the Master Sword was a goal that wasn't even a goal. It was an event that happened during Wild, and for those who didn't see the video, it's up on YouTube. It was an off-screen scavenger hunt where the three teams had to break out with the cameramen and go and find clues. We had three team members. It was Lucari, SW, Chris, and Eric. They had Sheikah symbols on their head, and they would give clues like a stone rests where the gowns of future are prepared. And everybody was like, "What do these mean?" But Team Wisdom, represented here in the show by Lyric and Valor, were on top of it. And Lyric, you ran everywhere.
Goodness gracious.
The best part about that, I'm not even gonna lie, is that I contributed absolutely nothing. Like I didn't find anything.
You added. You know what you added? You made it a really good video to watch because it was so great. Because whenever I was like, this video is getting a little bit boring, just cut to Team Wisdom, and it's just like Lyric's just like. So
in like the beginning of that video, you can see me like perk up because I love competition because I compete all over the country playing Melee, so it's just like I love competition. So like winning is like awesome. So I was like running, I was like, we're gonna win, like Team Wisdom. And like I told myself at the beginning of that marathon, I was like, we have a gym there, I might go ahead and use the gym you know, just to stay healthy. And that was the most running I had done.
Yeah, you don't need the gym when you have just running everywhere.
Yeah. That it was just so funny because I found absolutely nothing, and everyone would like come up to me and like tap me on the shoulder, like, look, we found it. I'm like, okay, you guys do it, I guess.
Now I want to continue this discussion, but I'm going to add the video. I found the video.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. So just imagine you're seeing Rosie react to snow.
Wait, no, I have it on my phone.
So Rosie, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the snow. I don't get to see it back home. I'm just fascinated. They're like this adorable big flakes, like tiny, tiny white feathers, and just fall from the sky. I love it. I'm just sitting here watching it.
And there we go. There's a little clip of Rosie seeing snow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my god, so cute.
She was so fresh, and that's that big window I was talking about. Like, it's so fun to watch the snow falling outside, especially during the evening, like the sunset time. Oh, it feels good.
Cute.
It's wonderful.
Jumping back into the race for the Master Sword, though, Valor, while Lyric was running everywhere, you were running everywhere. I loved one of my favorite quotes of yours was, where the contract, it was one of the clues. You're like, where the contract is completed. And you like turn right to the camera. And I think it was Gallons of the Future.
Where the Stark
where the Stark prays and where the contract is completed. And it was like, where the Stark prays. And you turned right to the camera like, Valor's hamming this up, and I appreciate it.
That's me. I'm a ham.
Can you tell us about the business center? Because you're the one who went in the business center. I didn't get any of that on footage because Grant didn't follow you.
Yeah, he followed me.
The rest of the group said it had something to do with the front counter, and I'm like, that's a great idea. But like, they were there, so I glanced and I'm like, wait a minute, the business center contracts. So literally, all I did was I walked into the room as quietly as I could, because I don't want to draw attention from the other teams. And I just kind of looked around. I saw because the way that you had it set up, there was one light just shining down where where, I don't know if that was on purpose. But
it partially was. I saw that location. I was like, that's good.
Okay. And so I walked over because that was the first one that we found. And it was actually the Stone of Wisdom too. So that worked out really well, the Water Stone. And so I just, that helped out a lot for later too, because then I knew what I was looking for with the actual pieces of paper. But I just walked over, I looked over in one area first, and then I walked over there and I saw it. So I just kind of leaned down, picked it up, and then just left the room and said nothing else. I just kind of like, well, I guess it's not in there. I shrugged.
Because you brought it up to Lyric, and everybody else was strategizing, and Lyric was like, no, shh, look. I loved it. And then everybody was like, he's like, oh, walk around, like really guilty looking, like he just spilt like soda all over the carpet. You're like, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised because, by the way, and something else that wasn't like really seen that video was Team Power went. You can see a shot of Team Power walking the hallways by the laundry room. They went to the laundry room, but for some reason the camera didn't catch them in there. But they Team Power went to the laundry room, and I don't know how, if they were on a scavenger hunt, they missed the stone on top of the soap dispenser. Like,
because they're tall. I had to like lean up in order to see it, but they are tall. They should have been able to look down and see it.
And it was the tiny room to search. Like, like if I was doing a scavenger hunt, I'd look inside the washer, the dryer, I'd be like, oh, somebody's clothes are in there, not there, you know. And I mean, Lyric, you were heading into the bath, like into the actual bathroom, the changing room. I was like, okay. I mean, first of all, you knew I hid them, so why would I go into the ladies'
I didn't know that you hid them. I didn't know you. You could have had Liz or Campy do it.
True.
No, because there was a small controversy because some people were like, Liz, you can't be playing in this. Like, everybody's yelling at Liz, and I'm like, of course Liz can play in this. I'm the one who hid everything. I was the only one who... Okay, Campy also knew, and he also abstained from playing. The only thing Campy did is TB and a few other Team Courage came up when they had like absolutely nothing, and and he was just like standing there listening to them, like thinking out. He's like, well, what do you think? And TB's like, contract, where the contract is completed. An office, Jiggy's office, and then he walks off. Yeah. And you can catch, it's in the video. You can catch Campy going this, like my, because immediately afterwards, I went and talked to Campy. After I was like, so Campy, what do you think our Team's Courage performance? Like, they're all idiots. I'm like, oh, Courage gave a good show though, because we had the good shot of Copper like popping the coat rack. That whole video is really good, and I'm excited. There will be another race for the Mass Sword.
Oh, that's so exciting!
I don't know what I'm going to do to step it up. I think it might be like more than just like either more than 3 items, or there might be hints, like that. Like you get the hint from the Sheikah person, and you find another hint before you actually find the stone to add a little bit more depth to it.
That's awesome.
Anyways, I've been talking about this for a while. Let's talk about going forward. Valor, we'll start with you. What are you looking forward to for Mission?
Again, like I said before, I'm really looking forward to raising for direct relief. It's I love the direct relief marathons anyway, but like actually being able to take part in them is really, really exciting. So just the whole purpose of the charity itself and what it does, I'm really excited to be able to help with that, and just how awesome that they are. I obviously I don't want to talk about too much because secrets. We do have things planned, even within our games, so that's it's super exciting. I'm really looking forward to the missions, though. Like those are going to be awesome. I've actually thought of a few that I may be adding to the list. So they're some of my favorite things.
Get them in soon. I'm trying to get those all finished off here in the next couple days.
You got it.
All right. And Lyric, what about you? Anything you're looking forward to?
Obviously, first things first is raising money for people that need it. So that's just the best part about it.
But
then
again, so sweet because everybody's like hanging out with friends. I'm like, yeah, we know.
We know.
Yeah. Is that what your next part is?
Well, yeah. Obviously, seeing everybody from Wilds and AOTs again, and then meeting our new team members. I'm always excited to like meet new people.
Betsy?
And then
Betsy.
Yes, Betsy, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
So many new people. I can't wait. And then, be on camera, hopefully get a couch dance party going again. Spin the duck. The huge.
The huge. You're looking forward to
the
huge. I'm about it. Now, both of you represent Team Wisdom, like we discussed. And, of course, Team Wisdom won the Sacred Points competition last time. And now, going into Mission, how are you guys planning on continuing your reign? I speak to you because Lyric, as the runner, and Valor, the actual brains of the operation.
As the official mascot of Team Wisdom.
That's right.
Liz, do you approve this? Can we like get a banner for Team Wisdom? It's like Team Wisdom. we got this. And it's just like Lyric doing like a Sonic the Hedgehog pose.
I'll do it. Well, I mean, we are the smartest team. Because we have MCG. I didn't notice that you put all of MCG dev.
Not purposeful. Everybody's like, oh, we put all dev on there. I'm like, hey, me and the Triforce, we chat. And the Triforce judges many qualities. And it just so happens many MCG dev people possess qualities that fit Team Wisdom. Because it's also like time of day that you're supposed to be awake. Like, they're like, I think Team Wisdom's like mostly like afternoon people. Like, not late night. Like, late night is more power. And
yeah.
No, wait. It's
no,
something
you're
like
right.
That. Whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, we don't need to do much talking because we won the last one. So good luck to all y'all. But
get good.
Wisdom's get good.
And
this is where it's at. We have better hair. I don't know. I don't know how to start fighting words.
Maybe not that.
Val, you got a beard. You can say that Team Wisdom has the best hair. Let me think. Who has better hair in the better teams? Oh, Catherine's got that
Catherine,
mermaid.
yeah.
Man. She's ready to go. She's representing all of Team Courage, like on her shoulders right there. Let's hope there's a hair competition to get points.
Oh, Catherine, I'll do it. Hair competition, let's do it. Oh man, it'll be fun.
I'm scared.
Anyways, folks, so we'll be back with questions from you guys. Again, while this video is playing, go to zeldathon.net/ask and getting your questions. We only got a small set in right now. But now it's time for a video premiere, and it's one that is overdue, may I say. I wanted to save it for December because I know you all are going to enjoy it. This is the fully edited version of Dr. Professor Dad Does Cooking. So please enjoy. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
into cooking with Science Professor Dad.
We got kicked out of the science industry
And now-
because we didn't make volcanoes correct last time.
So now we're doing cooking.
We passed our level 1 pizza making class. So what are we doing today, Dad?
So today we're gonna start right over here with our meat, and we're gonna make some meat fidget spinners.
Now, with these meat fidget spinners, it's very important that you use 2 separate types of meat. What kind of meat do we have here?
Ground beef.
Ground beef. And then what is this other thing that we have?
These are
Sugar Dales.
sugar dales.
While you're getting set up with that and making a pizza, I'm gonna grab our tomato for our vegetable medley. We need to come there, you cold boys. So safety first, we got a nice sharp knife. Now we're gonna start cutting. Sure, I got the sharper one. That one, oh no! That's a rotten tomato if I ever saw one. Oh no. So we got a second one as a stunt double. Okay, this one's a little better.
We gotta toss it up in there.
This is Pizza Certified 101. We passed with a 72%. Wait. Okay, so while you're doing that, we need to make sure we add in our Mate's Grill House Smoke Maple.
Oh yes, please put on.
Oh no. That's enough. Wait, we forgot cumin.
What?
We found ground cumin. That's enough.
That's enough. All right, now we gotta make our holes for our little fidget.
All right, the vegetable medley is completed.
Gonna put our hot dog in. We gotta. How are you gonna cook this, Brooke?
So the only way we weren't allowed to be utilizing ovens since we only passed level 1 with a 72. So we're gonna send it to the sun.
The sun. Oh.
You can do better at home too. So you get your own little thing. You make it into a little triangle like this, and you put 1, not 2, not 3, not 4,
Not 5.
but 6. 6 garlic sauce
This
from
many.
Papa John's inside of this. Now that we finished our meat spinner, we need to wash our hands.
We need to spin it.
Spin it. Alright, we need to wash our hands. So what we learned very much from cooking and pizza making is flour is essential for everything. Alright, your turn. Alright, so now that we're fully clean, we need to crack a cold one to feel a little better about our day.
Crack a cold one on the boys.
It's pretty good.
That was an accident. I can't breathe.
Alright, now that the other boy from getting kicked out is ready, I hear you are going to teach us something really unique. You're going to teach us how to karate chop with your knee. Watch. Alright, wait, hold on. Oh, you did it. Okay, so. That's a.
Nice summer treat.
That is a pretty good one. Number 3, make sure you add your fidget spinning hot dog right inside to get that extra zest so you can spin a little faster. Oh no. All right. So now we're gonna make a pie. We did a very good job. Oh no. We need to clean ourselves off again. Okay. This is slippery. Okay. So we're gonna make a two-layer pie. Now with the two-layer pie, we got mandarin oranges. Okay. Now we need to strain out the juice. So as best as you can. All right. Please strain this out. Need more. What? Oh no. We were supposed to put the juice in. All right, we're fine. All right. So we're all ready to put this crust. It's right. Looks perfect. But our secret ingredient to make the pie a triple pie. Okay. Now we're gonna use the smaller knife for our grapes. So the important thing with the grapes is they're very squishy. So here's the dull one, watch out, it's very sharp. And we got the small one. Oh, I broke the knife.
It's not working.
I got one. That's all we need.
Should probably got a sharper knife.
Should probably got the better one. All right. I need to add the flavor enhancer. Please, God, please, okay, there. So the last thing we need is to add, wait. It's got the power enhancer. Forgot to make this thing really go 65 miles an hour. Find me a Minnie Mouse sticker. I'll get the Yoo-hoo ready.
We gotta strain it.
Gotta strain the Yoo-hoo.
Got to get that Yoo-hoo out. I like the one where she's winking.
And next thing you do is you gotta try out your pie. I got some meat in there. Now, SpongeBob taught us to make the best pie is you add peas in a can pie. And that's great. Science professor, Dad.
Tune in next time when we make...
Maybe we're kicked out of the science industry, we don't know. But thank you. This is slippery. Okay, that's a wrap. How was it? Good shot. Do we need to do it again? I'm gonna take a nice sip for a second.
You wanna
Take a knee.
And that will mark the 4th marathon that we lost the deposit on the hotel room. Anyway, welcome back.
And there you go, folks. That was Dr. Professor Dad Does Cooking. I hope you all enjoyed it. Lyric, I saw you laughing. Valor saw you laughing out of the corner of my eye up on Discord the entire time.
The part that got me the most is when the watermelon juice just trickling down.
It's the moment. It's the moment. That's the thumbnail for the YouTube video. I did release that as a YouTube video just now. You can. We didn't get in either one of our camera shots, me or Junie, but it kind of sucked us because Eric went like this while he had like the watermelon on his head, and all you can see is like the thumb, so it's like right down here. And I died. Was there a quick question we had from the chat from Caillons. Was there any damage to the hotel room? The tarp did its job. There was a little bit of flour apparently on the carpet that they thought was going to be unremovable, and we were going to have to pay a large fee to have it removed. However, they got it out, and it didn't cost the Kinstone LLC Corporation anything. So we're all good. Oh my gosh, what a! I got to talk to Eric and Cam. We need to have them both on the show sometime just so we can discuss that. I mean, maybe we'll have them on after Mission, because if you guys don't know, the Dr. Professor Dad season finale, episode 4, will be premiering at Mission, and it's going to be a good one. We're not going to tell you what it is, though. So just know it's usually a late night hour. So keep tuned in to Zeldathon for that.
I've been to every one of them. I'm excited. I gotta be this one too. Gotta complete the collection.
Yeah. Oh. Anyways, I was enjoying that too. The best part is you can tell which parts I found amusing during that video, because you can hear me hooping and hollering behind the camera. It was good. Anyways, let's get into questions from the audience. Samantha Natalie asks, what were your thoughts on the 48-hour stream? Favorite segments? And I guess I'll ask you two first. Did you guys watch any of the 48-hour stream?
I did. I really enjoyed the Odyssey run. That was fun. That was fun to watch.
I wanted to watch that, but I was unable to. But I did kill Campy during. I did a donation and killed Campy during the Beta Quest run.
The Beta Quest run? What did you do?
I donated to make him dizzy. And
you were the person who made Campy dizzy.
That was me. I killed Campy, and I felt so bad after that. I'm like, oh no, Campy.
He immediately regretted everything.
Yeah, I did too. Except for the donation. That was fun.
I think I enjoyed all the segments. I mean, I really enjoyed Deal or No Deal a lot, even though it was super late night and we were all super tired, so it didn't come out as great as I wanted. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Was amazing.
That was good too.
I got to finally give birth to my new character, MC Kaiba, so I'm really happy about that. He was really fun, and I hope MC Kaiba can make an appearance in the future. Anyways, I think that had to be my favorite. Although I enjoyed everything, I enjoyed Odyssey a lot. No, I enjoyed everything. It was all really fun. Anyways, let's go next to Zwin's question. Lyric, favorite New York ramen shop?
Y'all gotta get me started on my ramen places. So I actually had ramen today because voice was just non-existent this morning, so I went to a place called Naruto Ramen, and they actually play anime music in there. Fun fact. So just because of that, it's my favorite.
So they do have anime music all the time?
Yeah, all the time.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. And
I know, it's great. It enhances
your
dining experience, I think.
The food is good too, though?
I mean, $12 for a big bowl of ramen and 6 gyoza. That's a good deal.
Yeah, you're making me hungry. You gotta stop.
Sorry.
I've never had real ramen. I need to.
Oh yeah, and when I went to go visit the Canadians, Court Traction just reminded me. When I went to go visit the Canadians, I brought them there because they have like a chain apparently in Canada, and it was super good. It was super good.
Yeah. Valor, no, Kentucky doesn't have ramen places really. You might have a noodles and company if you look hard enough.
Maybe. I think we might have like a Panda Express.
Panda
like 45
Express, there you go.
Yeah.
The Asian cuisine is lacking
The best
in Kentucky.
small Chinese food.
Yes, it makes me so sad. We don't have sushi, and I'm so sad, which is one of my favorite things about going to Zeldathon is when we go get sushi.
What?
Sounds like we have to go get some sushi right now.
Yes,
I'll
please.
meet you there. Anyways, next question from Chica Zelda asking, MC, any updates you want to talk about your secret YouTube account? Just wondering. No, because everybody unsubbed from it. I needed 300 plus subs, and then people unsubbed from it. So
Well,
if
why would they do that?
yeah, so it's back low. So if people who are here right now haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, my secret one, I need it above 300 subscribers for something, and I'm just not a dirty YouTuber wanting stuff. I'm at 189, and I need more. I'm gonna see if I can get the channel. There, I'll post inside there. Yeah. Just stay subbed for a little bit longer. I just need it now. Anyways, let's go to the next question from Tylenos. Tylenos asks, what was the Zeldathon Pikachu's reaction to the announcement of Ryan Reynolds being cast as Detective Pikachu? Also, when will Ryan Reynolds be contacted to provide the voice of Zeldathon Pikachu? Well, unfortunately, Pikachu's downstairs in one floor below me right now, so I did not have a chance to ask his opinion. Eric, I just saw your tweet, and I'm so mad at you. I'm so mad at you.
I want to check that.
Go check Eric's tweet. And,
I'm so excited. I live on Twitter.
And you're going to be mad. Yep.
Fat retweet from me, Eric.
Eric made a tweet, and I'll show it to you, but I cannot show it on my gentle charity live stream.
Yeah.
Gentle.
All right. Anyways, so I don't know. Did you guys hear about Ryan Reynolds being cast as Detective Pikachu?
I thought it was supposed to be Danny DeVito.
I had
was
not.
really disappointed.
I think everybody wanted Danny DeVito, but that is not the reality we live in.
It should have been.
It's going to be Deadpool instead.
Yeah, it's Deadpool. Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, they still got like a high billing actor to play the role of Detective Pikachu, which I think is pretty cool.
I didn't even know we were getting it. I did not know that it had been officially confirmed for a dub. So I'm pretty hyped about that.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, the fact that they are keeping with it, that like that Detective Pikachu is supposed to have a rough, gruff voice is pretty cool, and I'm happy with that. Anyways, let's see. Next question we have is from Laylight. What anime would be a good crossover with Zelda? So an anime that gets crossed over with Zelda.
This is hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With Zelda, I feel like since like Zelda transforms, I mean, only one character kind of transforms. So I was gonna say Sailor Moon because
Sailor
like
Moon could work. I think we have precedent with like characters like Agatha and Lana and Sia and like Hyrule Warriors.
Like let's just totally change the whole story to just be about the women.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'd play that game. Let's go.
Oh wait, that like actually kind of works. Like Zelda, Sailor Moon, and then Link is Tuxedo Mask.
There you go. Perfect. I'll take it. Ship it. Full Metal Alchemist, Ocarina of Time. I've not watched FMA, but I know enough about it that probably works out kind of okay. I don't know, Valor. Any answer you got?
I really don't know. Like everything that I've been watching recently are like slice of life stuff, so it doesn't really fit. Yeah, like I've been watching like Recovery of an MMO Junkie and things like that. So like, nothing really fits in my head right now. As soon as the stream is over, 800 are going to come to me. It's just going to happen.
You know what? All I want now, all I really need to see in my world is Dragon Ball Z crossover. It'd be so bad.
Absolutely.
It'd be terrible. But just seeing Ganondorf go Super Saiyan would be enough for me to want this to be a thing. It'd be ridiculous. Anyways, Doug asks, Valor, how's being a world record holder?
I did same as it's always been. I'm just the same as everybody else. I put my pants on, 2 legs at a time with the help of my butler. So.
and it's the world record for Triforce Heroes, right?
Yes. Yes. OC Doug and I stole the world record from from Shadow, Falchion, and Lindsay.
I did not know that.
Yeah. During the easy peasy run just recently, we got down to, I think it was 5.5 hours, maybe.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing Super Saiyan 3 tingle, and I have to move on.
Oh, let it happen, please.
Please. Any artists out there, get at me for a commission. Let's go.
Laylite asks, out of the 3 of you, which one would win in Smash? And the answer is Lyric of Wisdom.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good you are at Smash 4, Lyric.
So Shadow Temple once said on his stream, like, I walked in, I was like, hey Shadow, what's up? And he's like, Lyric, you're really scary at Smash. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. Jamie can beat me at Smash 4 though, pretty well.
Okay, then I can beat you at Smash 4. All right, good. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I needed to know.
I can't. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I still can't. It's fine.
Because I can beat Jamie. I haven't played Jamie in a long time, but I can definitely beat Jamie. Like it was never like a he's better than me situation. It was always like it was pretty good. Anyway, next question we have is from Knight asking, Valor, how was Deal or No Deal at the meetup? Did Zeldathon prepare you for it? And what is Knight talking about?
So at our meetup this past summer, we had a meetup in Hyrule from Legend of Link, and we went to an arcade, and there was an actual arcade game of Deal or No Deal.
Oh, the Deal or No Deal arcade game. That thing is whack.
Yes, it is. So we did in fact play some Deal or No Deal. I think that Knight recorded it on his phone and maybe sent it to you, MC, but I'm not sure. Or maybe we just tweeted it out. I don't remember. But regardless, we did it, and I lost. So apparently Zeldathon did not prepare me for Deal or No Deal at Arcade Land.
So as you were saying that, I was Googling Deal or No Deal arcade game. So for $7,500, I can own one.
Yo.
So I'm saying we just cancel Zeldathon and instead direct our fundraising efforts this way. What do you guys think?
Sounds good. We'll call it Zeldathon
Deal.
Zeldathon or No Deal.
Perfect.
And no, we're not going to do that. For
no Zeldathon deal.
Serious out there, we're not doing it. It's a fun idea though.
Imagine though if we got one at Mission, we just push it in front of Challenge Cam and have someone actually play it.
And
yeah,
we're just like,
fire Zach. We don't need Howie Mandel anymore. We got an arcade cabinet to be Howie. We don't need.
We saved money.
Yeah. Video James wants to money match me. Boy, I haven't played Smash 4 in literally ages, but I'm still better at you than you at it. But I don't want a money match because I have better things to do with my life and money. Anyways, so let's wrap up tonight's show. Thank you to Video James though for giving us questions for operating the question doc. I appreciate it. And thank you to you two for being on the show. Did you have fun?
Yes. Definitely.
Very good. And we'll see you both at Mission. Are you both arriving on setup day?
I am.
Yes, I believe I am. I'm on the same flight as Smoople, so whenever there, I'm gonna get there.
Is Jiggy coming along with you as well?
He's taking the train.
Oh, he's taking the train. Okay, and you're on a flight. Okay. Dude,
you can't stop the plane.
You can't stop the plane for a time
lapse. Yeah, he can't stop the plane for a time lapse.
Jiggy approaches the captain's quarters. Flight attendant, sir, you need to sit down. But no, they need to take a time lapse. Something to land the plane real quick.
Yeah, right. Amazing.
That was my Jiggy impression. I hope you all enjoyed it.
I thought he was here.
Yeah. All right, perfect. Well, thank you two for being on the show, and I'm gonna say goodbye to you now, and hope you have a good evening.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Bye.
Valor just lagged on out of there. Bye. He was gone. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's show. Some quick thanks to everybody who resubbed. And if you have a resub and you want to drop it now and get thanked, now would be the time to do so. Or if you also have a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would also be the time to do so. Betsy Cat, thank you for 17 months. Hal for 7 months. I get to do this now. Congratulations. XRF88 Jr., thank you for the 15 months. Nerdy Keeper for 13. Butson for 21. Zelda Queen for the 8 months, saying Eric is my hero. Isn't he always all of our heroes? Great Scott LP for 54 big ones. Holy smokes. Scott's been a long time sub and friend. Dynamation tier 2 sub for 19 months. Just dropping that one down. Very much appreciated as well. And thank you, Radical Zoe, for the follow, because you haven't been following me for years already. I don't know why it's giving me that notification now. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's show. Again, the video of Dr. Professor Dad Does Cooking is up on YouTube. If you want to watch it, link it to your friends and say, this is what happens at the best Zelda charity marathon on the internet. That's right, not Zelda. Hey, there's Araro. Thank you very much for the new sub. I'm pretty sure you've been subbed in the past, though, so I don't want to give you too exciting of a welcome to the club, because you've been here for a long time. But yeah, no, I'm having a good time, and I hope you're all having a good time. I should be streaming tomorrow, trusting everything goes well. I've been having an off week in terms of energy. I've been having a ton of energy like at midnight, and all day I've just been like doing really boring work. I'm working on the intro to Zeldathon right now. I'm also now doing the countdown. Silver was going to do the countdown, but he wasn't having any inspiration, so I've started working full steam on that to make sure it gets done. Silver's working on the end credits. I have a task list, and it's 2 rows now, and there's just a lot to do. There's a lot that's out of my control. The dev team, if you see any member of the dev team, especially Skippy, Danny, Grant, Legos Jedi, especially Legos Jedi, considering new developments, or organic, so the entire dev team, Steenis, of course, as well. Give it a Force, Greg. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get them all. Arctic, who's doing dev work right beside me at this exact moment. Give them thanks and love, because they're all doing hard work for Zeldathon, and it goes underappreciated. Poor Legos Jedi. We figured out kind of why we've been having issues with donations taking a while to come in during Zeldathon, and the fix is to implement kind of like a whole new way of processing donations via PayPal. So he has to do a whole rewrite of that stuff in the next 20 days. So please give your love to Grant if you can. He's doing hard work. Yeah. Anyways, that's all from me, everybody. I'll talk to you all more on Twitter and elsewhere in the internet. Thanks for watching, and I'll start a raid here. I'll start a raid here during the ending credits. So keep an eye out for that and hit the button. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
There will be no more viewing tonight.